So now imagine the fun of traveling with Prime Minister Modi. He does not do conventional sightseeing. And we slowly discovered that. I saw accompanying him that all the time his mind is on identifying, absorbing best practices. Acha wo hai, ye kaise karte hain, but the main thing is, how do I take it back to my country? So we went to a railway station in Berlin. I remember that. After that, straight it fed into his modernization plans at home. We went on a bullet train in Japan. We went to many convention centers, and each one of them he noted something, and today we are in the middle of building a convention center in Delhi, which I promise you will be the pride of India. We went to a cleaned up river in South Korea, in Seoul. And that actually gave him a lot of ideas about Namami Gange, about rejuvenating the Ganga. We went and saw public housing in Singapore. And today, जब हम PM आवास योजना की बात करते हैं, we saw what housing can do in a place like Singapore. So to my mind, when I look at him, and I'm also a student of history and in a way political science, I'm reminded actually of people in Japan. Now I'm reminded of people in Japan partly because I study history, but also because my wife is Japanese. So many things remind me of Japan. So he reminds me of, Japan 150 years ago had a generation of very committed people. And the then Prime Minister of Japan actually, us time plane to the nahi, he went actually on a ship around the world for almost 1 year. And he came back with a list of things which he saw around the world and said, these things need to be made in Japan. So in some ways, traveling with Prime Minister Modi is like that all the time you are watching, you are looking, you are seeking, and you are thinking, how do I do something with this back home?